could give a about the bread you spend. How you claiming a culture that you don't represent? Man, that's some sucker. I was up, then I was down, but now I'm up again. Now the ones that turn their back, they showing love again. People see me asking me with such and such and them. Don't bring them up around me, I don't with them. I cut them off, it's permanent. And if you claim I did you dirty, you deserve it. Guilty until proven innocence, what the verdict is. When you from the hood, they don't treat you like the suburban kids. But that's just how it is. 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 Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Man, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is.
You know what? I don't care yet. Y'all are gonna be talking about Kingdom. What number? Tell me what number I got that tape off of.
Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, took the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat them. Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, take the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat the loss. They gon' judge what we do, they don't speak no evil, they don't know me. Do this for my people, that don't mean illegal, they don't know me. Mind on how they treat you, way too go too regal, they don't know me. Frustrated. Look at how they got us in papers. Black boy, black hood, black trainers. Judging the cover of that book, no pages. Hurt with the hatred, curse is dangerous. That poverty curb is nature's. He really could have sent man doctor instead of just working patient. They ain't even got no evidence, and that playlist. Bro, how can you call that justice when blue see red there's greatness? King of this castle, you're looking at greatness. Watch me. Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, took the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat them. Rolling round my block, feeling hot, streets are cold, see the frost, things I know, forbid, probably would've made cross, that's my blood, family tree, no excuse, freedom cost, take the risk, made mistakes, pray I never repeat the loss.
Coming up next, for Texas, currently in 8th place in the Western Conference, and looking to move up in the home stretch. Coming right up. Welcome, everyone, to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Now let's take a moment to check out our race for Rookie of the Year. Here are some of the top young talents in the game who will be recognized as the best of the best. And you look at Goose, he's a ways down the ladder if the award was given out today, but there's still time in the season for him.
And what an influx of young talent that it's coming to the league this year. No question, this group is ready for life in the NBA. The competition for the Rookie of the Year award is going to be intense.
Every time you talk to a rookie, the first thing they talk about is that the pro game is a lot faster than they anticipated, more physical. But
Start this game, I'm not, Man, you want me to stay here for about 10 minutes and hit parts. You want me to. Probably I do this with braces and all that stuff. We'll get higher up there, so everything. Hey, don't you worry about me. Everything good. Y'all want to look at something? What I did today. look at him. Best friends. Check out this picture we got. I got Albert today. Awesome. Go check it out, man. Don't have to. Don't have to. Little Albert. He's chunky. Should have seen how Allison moved in my hand. He was even little. Even little on there. I don't like having the room, this light on in my room. Big ass window. I know that's very unsettling to have. I hate having this light. I never use my fucking. That's something that. Not for me, man. I want a damn lamp. You know what I mean? And I got one. You're such a dick. Why don't you come in my mouth? You little fucking pussy. We're going to be seeing a lot of Longhorn games this season after that other night, because I hate them, but I like playing it. They're good TV. Because they will fucking nigga up. Right, Jacob? Or at least I can talk shit about him now without him hearing me. Doesn't even say anything. Got snot running down his face. Dude, I mean, it's fucking weird for you to do that. Fuck that. I've had to do that before. Like, one of them will be completely stopped up, and then the other one won't be, so hopefully nobody's looking at me. There you go. What are the Kobe things? I think it's funny how, like, everybody gets the fucking, like, you can tell them they get, like, they get the group chats mixed up. Like, Kobe and Sid. Sometimes. Yeah, but still, like, he's in the trade block one, but, like, that Browns one is so old. Like, that's the one that's got Kyle and Bailey in it. And Biscuits in it. Oh man, looking at this group chat, looking at all of our little bit emojis together. Not the same as it was. Now it's just more of a, or it's 5. Pretty cool. 5 of them. Let's see. Yeah. And yeah, we'll see. Go with her to get her spectrum pierced. Kind of a spooky guy. Not a bad piece. Then whenever I'm gonna get my nose pierced. You guys remember that? Yeah, there was a point where my sister was trying to talk me into it. I don't know. But in the time, it was whenever I was fat. I was like, did 215. Oh, man, those things. Big bitches don't like me now. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this big ass pot there with his fierce nose. Hot. I like how Cole, he's like working in a new apartment now. He's back there every day. Yeah, man, my days at Food Line might be numbered. He always, at least once a month he'll come and be, yeah, man, I think I'm about to leave this place. Every time I got this. Okay. Probably expecting me just, dude, please don't. Don't. I mean, weird. I wish they win, but if I leave Food Line. Hopefully it's win. All the green shirts out there, man. They're ready for y'all. You think the little Yankees are gonna rip Maverick signs to shreds tonight? I hope not. Cause I'll be frustrated if that happens. Oh yeah, let me change viewing. I'm not going to slow down to it. Those two players side by side. What do you think of that? Okay. That's what you look like side by side with the best power forward in basketball. Black got like 42 in that game the other night. Hate it for him, cause the last 2 years he's arguably been the guy that could have won it, or including this year. Had I not erupted and had a season we've never seen before. Yeah, he's probably the front runner. Maybe with Lamar. Now, last season, if Lamar never shows up out of Sin fucking ass, Greg Black we're over that now. What for Lamar Jackson? Lamar Ward. We'd be crazy about Drake Black. That would be maybe. He's basically being Lamar's situation. Going into a season looking for back-to-back MVPs and then maybe. Because I like New York. Alright, last one.
I'm surprised at the NBA readiness of some of these guys.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Well, Kevin, guys, NBA is a shoe culture, and none is more popular than the Kobe 4. Originally released in 2009, last season almost a quarter of all NBA players worn them. And that's not just a tribute to the Mamba, but a testament to a design that has stood the test of time. P.J. Tucker called them the best hoop shoe ever. Strong praise. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Greg, the two words you and I don't like the most in this game, load management. Why do we see more of it now than when you played in the game?
A couple of things. I think sports science has evolved, and I've talked to a ton of coaches about this. The reality is that now they don't determine whether or not a guy's going to play. It's going to be the people that work with the strength and conditioning. They determine if a guy is ready to go. Secondly, I would also say, the contracts now, the investments that teams have in these assets, you want to try to prolong their careers as long as possible. And so I think it's a smart move from an investment standpoint.
You bring up some great points. Here are the 5 for Texas. They've got Big Daddy Wizard out there with the machine. Then it's Fresh, and it's Baldwin in at the 3 spot. And for New Orleans, Campbell is out there with Insanity. And it's Goose, and it's ABC, and it's Washington in at the 2 spot. And it's good for 2.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Here's Honeycutt. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And so it's Baldwin with it. He brings it up for Texas. The Wizard passes to Baldwin. And count it from 19 feet away. Baldwin's got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Honeycutt can't get that one to go in.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup. Bit of a picture-perfect start here to this game. They've connected on all 3 looks.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
Yeah, it felt like just the entire roster was stuck in neutral. There was nobody offensively that could get anything going.
To the inside, here's Big Daddy, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here's Baldwin. He had a 15-point outing in their last game again.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Texas shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Texas, they come into this one following a loss to Los Angeles.
Yeah, lots of sloppy play in that one. Several key miscues. They just couldn't overcome the mistakes.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game. So if they could make up for mistakes by...
Whoa! And that's a rugged play. For Texas, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. No good there. Now New Orleans will take it the other way. Last time they faced off, it was right here at home where they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
And that led to a few of their key guys spending long stretches of the game on the bench because of foul trouble. Hard to find yourself back in a rhythm when you do that.
And that one off the back of the rim and in. Baldwin's got 12 in the game.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Here's Honeycutt. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Pass to Morris. To the middle. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. Here's Augustine. He's coming off a 13-point game again. A nice shot.
We're going to put somebody in. We're going to have to do something. This clearly isn't working. God, like as we were talking about it, you just come off the screen and wide open. It's a 3. Alright, we gotta do off-ball pressure needs to be tight. On-ball pressure, tight. I'll just smother on on-ball pressure. On-ball screen, we're gonna switch. Center, you're gonna have to. I don't want to do that because they're going to want to throw rods and shit. Off-ball screen. Switch. Because that's what they're going to be doing.
Baldwin.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
New Orleans.
I guess I might as well be able to put you on pavement. I think you're a really good defender, man.
Trails by 8. Here's Honeycutt. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And we get a chance to check out the numbers for Augustine. Averaging 22 points per, 10 rebounds, and just over 2 blocks. And you talk about a difference maker. He's a factor inside with his length and activity.
When you look at bigs, you talk to them about 2 key components: protect the rim and pound the glass. And intimidation, that helps too.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Here's Honeycutt. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. New Orleans shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And both free throws good from Honeycutt.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Passes to Big Daddy. Here's Baldwin. The 3. Here's Gadsden. Second shot opportunity, and it's blocked. Now, here's Washington. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Campbell up top. The pass to ABC. Not going to go that time. On Texas the other way now. Down low. Here's Augustine. They get it back. Gadsden can't hit from in close.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Here's Washington. Sinks the triple.
So far, both teams scorching the net. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
The 9-foot shot. Augustine, that's good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Honeycutt. Texas grabs the miss.
You know, I'd have been very impressed if he had got that one to go. Tough D.
Here's Augustine, and he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And New Orleans gets called for the foul. Texas shooting their second and third free throws tonight. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
Here's Honeycutt, guarded by Augustine, and that's out of bounds.
Great energy on on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Junior's checked in for Texas. The prodigy comes in for the machine. The Big Daddy passes to Sharp. Here's the prodigy, Campbell defending. Davis down low. Washington's on him. Another shot, a prodigy, and that one is good.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Campbell kicks to Honeycutt. A 3-ball, and another 3 for New Orleans.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. No good on the 3. New Orleans trails by 7. Pass to ABC. And here is Campbell. 26 points for him last game against. Turner looking around. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's New Orleans with it. They trail by 9 points. Outlaw with it. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game. Great D that time from Davis. Texas leading by 9. Inside. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Let's get some information from the 2K leaderboard. In about the last 10 games in the NBA, during that span, these teams have the most second chance points in the league.
Really something to see. Their effort on the offensive glass has just led to so many second chance opportunities.
Outlaw hits them both. 1:44 left in the first quarter of the game. Passes it to the prodigy. And here's Junior. The pass to the prodigy. Here's Big Daddy. 4 on the clock. Texas needs to get off a shot. Shoots. And it's Davis missing. New Orleans trails by 9. Here's Caldwell. No good on the shot. And Texas the other way now. Right side Davis. Here's the prodigy. A rebound by Caldwell. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 47% from the field to start things off. Pass to Captain Clutch. The 10-footer. Here's Burton. And the layup ball.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Davis looking for an opening. A prodigy. Lee Baz was put in just the right spot. The prodigy's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Here's Caldwell. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shea left side. Pass to Burton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
and just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. And so it's Texas, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be right back after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in a second. Guys, what's your take on Texas so far?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
So on the floor for Texas, they've got Junior. Davis is out there with Big Daddy. Then it's Turner, and it's the prodigy in at the power forward.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Davis, the pass to Sharp. Inchance shot. That's a miss, his second after 2 shots.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Here's Campbell. Right on the bucket.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Here's Turner, and it's denied. Out of bounds as Texas keeps possession. Baldwin, who's checked in for Big Daddy. And so here's Texas.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Davis, the pass to the prodigy. Here's Baldwin. Takes the 3. Drills it from outside. Baldwin's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's Outlaw. Pass to Burton. And stolen by Junior. Here's Baldwin. That one a little long.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Burton, the pass to Barton. Shea outside. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now Davis. 14 points from him the last game again. Here's Baldwin, and he dunks it down.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Shea outside. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And some changes here for Texas. The Wizard, he's checked in for Junior. The Machine comes in for the Prodigy. And Morris subbed in for Davis. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. For New Orleans, they have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. That's good from Outlaw. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
We've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Here's Campbell. Lays it up off the glass. Campbell's got his second basket of the night.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The Wizard passes to Baldwin. Hits it from three-point range. Baldwin's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Texas.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
And the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Takes it off the glass. Baldwin's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Pretty.
He's got 27.
Easy right now. Clear out. Give him some space. Let him get to work.
To the right side. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Now here is Augustine. He's someone who's a factor on any given night, averaging more than 22 points a game. Here's Baldwin. They get it again. Hansen in a strong finish with two hands.
Scraping and clawing, doing everything he can to grow that lead.
Emphatic on the putback stuff.
Now, team's having a tough time containing him, attacking all the way there.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. Nice game. Great performance by the Cobra.
Not sure what the defense is thinking, or if they are. They continue to let him shoot. That is bad defense.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. ABC's checked in for Burton. Insanity comes in for the Prodigy. Washington's checked in for ABC. And it's Honeycutt in for Shea. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and two shots coming up. Here's a look at what's coming up for Texas on Sunday and then on Wednesday.
And for their matchup with Detroit, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire. And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect in the line so far here in the second quarter.
And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Texas. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's the Wizard. He's coming off a 19-point game again.
And he also controlled the boards. He just seemed to be in the right position every time the ball came off the rim.
From outside the arc, and Texas hits again from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Here's Honeycutt. He's coming off a 19-point game again.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Got a piece of it. And here we go. Fast break. Turner's got it. Now the pass to Baldwin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Texas shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. First one falls for him. That one misses. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on three?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
Big Daddy's checked in for Texas. And Honeycutt kicks to Washington. That three off the mark.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. There will be a subtle but significant change on the court this season. Wilson is now the official basketball supplier for the NBA and its affiliated leagues. In fact, they were the association's original supplier starting in 1946. Now, after a nearly 4-decade hiatus, Wilson reclaims that position. Guys, back to you.
We appreciate that, David. Thank you. Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
And you look at Goose, and at number 4 on the list, he's almost certain to take part in the contest this year. He's going to be excited to let those long-range shots fly in All-Star Weekend.
And the fans have been right to give him so much love. He's deadly from beyond, and he has to be in this contest this season.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Man, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Baldwin can't get it to go. And even 3-on-3 break. Campbell, the pass to Washington.
Screen coming.
Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Washington's got 6.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Pass to Baldwin. Three-pointer. Cranes the three-pointer. Baldwin's got 31 points.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Pass to Campbell. It's tipped. Goes up. That's good from Augustine. The assist by Morris. 10 points for the machine.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Honey got the pass to Campbell. Now, here's Washington. Covered by Morris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For New Orleans, they have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. The first one falls.
At the line for
2. Both good from the line that time.
Come back.
Texas leading by 15. Passes it to Augustine. Here's the Wizard. Morris outside. There's the pass to Big Daddy. Shot clock at 6. Goes up on the block. It's rebounded by New Orleans. ABC's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Washington passes to Insanity. And here is Campbell. He's a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Here's Honeycutt. And again, no good by New Orleans.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
New Orleans trails by 15. 1:09 left in the first half of basketball. Now, here's Washington. He's guarded closely. ABC passes to Washington. Fader on the way. Let's go. Texas getting another chance here.
as the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Basket counts.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Plenty of space. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Big Daddy's got 7 points. Well, for New Orleans, shooting has been just great so far, up at 56%. To the wing right side. Campbell with it. Pass to Honeycutt. Passes it to ABC. And he gets it to go.
They did a better job of getting it inside in that first. They brought some of that physical edge here.
And Texas making a change here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
Here's Big Daddy. 7 points in the game. Augustine. It's good on the putback. And Texas leads by 16.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Here's Honeycutt. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Texas in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. They've had active hands and have forced a lot of turnovers in this one. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Well, for Texas, Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Well, the best part of their performance has been their offensive rebound. So often it's overlooked, but you get 2 quality shots because of your effort. That is the difference in the game. I love the way they're battling and getting all those putbacks. If they keep that up, game over.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, they were playing like it was Christmas, Ernie. Giving up a lot of turnovers. There's no excuses for the turnover numbers, sloppy ball handling. They look out of control, and the execution was all over the place.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game here from the Cobra.
Yeah, through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
New Orleans trails by 16. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for New Orleans right now, Insanity is out there with Campbell. And it's ABC, and it's Goose, and it's Washington in at the 2-guard position. And here's the break. The pass to ABC, and he jams it with authority.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Fires the 3. Campbell grabs the board. New Orleans with the ball. It's a 14-point game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Misses from short range. Texas shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Baldwin the pass to Morris. Here's Baldwin. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And Texas leads by 16.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
Here's Honeycutt. 14 points for him. Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. No good from Campbell.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And the foul called on ABC. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile 1 block?
And he's all over that shot. Has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
The Wizard passes to Big Daddy. For the three.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Count it.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Pass to Baldwin from deep. Campbell grabs the board. Campbell's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Insanity. Kicks it to Honeycutt beyond the arc. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Here's Baldwin. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Baldwin's got 33 points. New Orleans trails by 12. Here's Honeycutt. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's what Texas has got going right now. Junior.
Time to put the game layout in.
Here's checked in for the machine, and Turner subbed in for Baldwin. Outside Turner. Pass to Big Daddy. 6 to shoot. Lets it go with the 3. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner. And that's 10 points for Big Daddy. Down low, Insanity, and the call on the shot sends him to the line. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Morris outside. Here's Big Daddy. 10 points for him. And Texas tacks on 2 more. New Orleans trails by 12. Here's Honeycutt. Here's Washington. It's good from long range. Washington's got 14 points for the game.
Another bomb for him right now. His 3-point shooting might be the key to cutting that lead.
Well, he's doing everything he can to make them competitive. And by everything, I mean draining threes.
Passes it to Insanity. Now Campbell. And stolen by Junior. And Morris throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Honey got the pass to Campbell. Here's Insanity. They double him with Junior. And the pass to Insanity. 3-pointers off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Big Daddy. They get the rebound. Here's Morris. Misses from close range. New Orleans trails by 11. Here's Insanity. And he can certainly fill it up when they need him to. He's averaging almost 21 points a game. Pass to ABC. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Well, among the centers and power forwards of the NBA, these are the players with the softest touch around the bucket. Some terrific shooting percentages for the big men. And you look at Goose, a great player, second in the league.
He is an unyielding presence in the low post. I mean, he gets so many good looks because he works so hard to get that great position down low. And when he does, boy, he is impossible to move.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Yeah, you can't make any excuses right now for them giving the ball up as much as they have in this one. Hopefully they can get on the same page during this timeout.
So both teams making some changes here.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for the Wizards. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. 3rd in rebounding, 5th in blocks, and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And as you said, one of the has an instinct for how the shot's going to come off that rim. That's special. And the want-to corral it. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. Now Davis. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Out to the right wing. The prodigy hits the three-point bomb.
I'm not sure who is supposed to be guarding him. Ridiculous lapse there defensively.
Here's Outlaw, and the layup is good. Outlaw's got 12.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Outside, Davis. Floats one up. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
I think he rushed that one just a little bit, thinking the defense was going to get close. They weren't.
Now here's Che. Defense is right there. Pass to Barber. And T is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Pass to Barber. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Barber's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Nice delivery there. You can't hesitate when a man comes free on the perimeter. He got it, went right into the shot.
Here's Gadsden, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
There he is, feasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
I just don't see how you climb back into the game when you're allowing plays like that to happen. Extra work on the offensive glass.
Insanity, he's checked in for New Orleans.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
That's good from Outlaw.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Outlaw hits them both. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Texas. 17 points was their biggest margin. And there's the pass to the Wizard. Back to Davis. Here's the prodigy. And a miss there on the triple. New Orleans trails by 12. Shea outside. Good work defensively by Turner. Texas shooting 45% from the field since coming out of the locker room at halftime.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it attacks an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that. Now, that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
Unloads from 13. Doesn't go for him. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. It's good, and the Texas lead is cut down to just 10 points with the bucket from Outlaw.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Knocked loose. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Insanity. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
The Machines checked in for Texas. The Cobra comes in for Junior. Texas leading by 7. Over to the wing. Oh, Turner in position. Augustine, no luck. Here's New Orleans. They're on a 14-5 run here. Right wing. Here's Insanity. 7 points in the game. 5 on the clock. That's the free fly. Caldwell can't hit. Texas shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. Baldwin the pass to the prodigy. Here's Davis. And the basket is good. Davis has got his first 2 points of the night. Here is Outlaw. 16 points for him. Pass to Insanity. Here's Augustine. And they pick up 2. And now an 11-point Texas lead.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
And so it's Texas holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2...
Call me crazy, May, but I low-key want to play Roy over Alex this quarter. Crunch time. But who we gonna take out? Simon, Steven, you, Maverick? You tell me this fourth quarter line. Your team. You talking about taking Maverick out? We can try it. But Maverick's playing great. Alright. I'm gonna put Roy in a point guard and put $6'5", 198 pounds.
Very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. So on the floor for Texas, we've got Baldwin. Davis is out there with Morris. And it's the Machine. And it's Turner in at the 3 spot. New Orleans trails by 13. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That'll be his second foul of the game. New Orleans making a switch here. Outlaws checked in. Pass to Washington. And it's sent back by Turner. Fast break, Texas. Here's Augustine. In it goes for the 8th time in 10 tries.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
Kind of get a team defensively on their heels, and if you can keep pushing and keep attacking, they'd never find some kind of defensive balance to help slow you down.
And we've played through about a minute here in the 4th. At the top of the key, Turner. Davis finds Morris. They grab their own miss. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The first free throw is good. Big Daddy's checked in for Texas. So he gets them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
To the inside, Campbell, and it's blocked, and he gets it back and can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The free throw dropped for Campbell. The Wizard, he's checked in for Turner. And Campbell drills both of them. And so it's Augustine who will bring it up for Texas. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's the three. Connects from three-point range. Baldwin's got 40 points.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
And he got the pass to Campbell. Passes to ABC. Campbell against Morris. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Free throw dropped for Campbell. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
Shoots off the step back, and Texas tacks on two more.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
And he set that dunk up brilliantly with the kickback pass.
Sweet look on the run. These guys can be so dominant when they work together.
Morris passes to Baldwin. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Baldwin's got 44. Here's Honeycutt, covered by Morris. Honeycutt the pass to ABC. New Orleans moving it around. Passes it to Campbell. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
There's the pass to Honeycutt. No good from outside. Texas leading by 16. Shot on the wing. Tries yet again. Morris with the bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the.
Can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Here's the break. Here's Honeycutt. A steal. And now Augustine pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Nice move. He stepped back and catched it up. And it's now 26 points for Goose.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Big Daddy. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a three, and there's the foul. It'll go on the Wizard. That'll be his second foul of the game. New Orleans trails by 16. Pass to Outlaw. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's good from Outlaw. Outlaw hits them both. Here's Baldwin. Puts it up. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Baldwin's got 46 points. For New Orleans, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Out left to the wing, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Honeycutt, covered by Morris, and Campbell throws it down. That gives him the double-double, 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And hard to decide which is better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
No, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. A free throw drops for Augustine.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here is Outlaw. They're looking now at a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. And they need to avoid that.
Pass to Baldwin. Passes it to Morris. Just 4 to shoot. It's rebounded by New Orleans. ABC's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Texas leading by 16. They get it back. Gadsden, and a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Shea left side. Here's Honeycutt, covered by Morris. Oh, that was huge!
Incredible. He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Shoots from the elbow, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. That's now 26 points for the machine. Here's Honeycutt. Nailed from three-point land.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
And Texas calls time here.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during that last break, Kevin.
Done slap me crazy. He had 12 points, 1 rebound, and 7 assists.
I got a chance to hear Rick Carlisle's message to his team. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
And the pass to Baldwin. Shoots over Campbell. Baldwin can't get it to go. New Orleans trails by 15. Got a piece of it. One-on-one here. Here's Big Daddy. A second chance effort. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And so here's Texas. Augustine passes to Big Daddy. 5 to shoot. Here's Morris. Here's Gadsden. Out to Morris. There's the 3. Good on the three-point shot.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. The Wizard passes to Augustine. 2 points. That one goes. Augustine's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
effective shooting gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Here's Honeycutt. Here's ABC. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. ABC's got 23.
So far, he's a can't-miss player, a superb scorer who plays to his strength.
Here's Gadsden. That one doesn't go. New Orleans trails by 17. To the middle. Here's Washington. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his fifth make on 9 shots from the floor.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Texas.
The key here, guys, was second chance points.
They pounded the offensive glass and won the scrambles for loose balls, giving them plenty of added opportunity.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for the Cobra.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
And Texas making a change here. Jay's checked in for the Wizard. The Prodigy comes in for the Machine. The Cobra, he's checked in for the Cobra. And it's the chosen one in for Big Daddy. Morris looking over the floor. Here's the chosen one, Campbell defending. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And he knocks down the first one. And Texas making a change here. Davis is checked in, and he makes both free throws. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Throws it up high. Again, New Orleans turns it over.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. You're scratching your head to that turnover.
The natural, he's checked in for Texas. 35 seconds left in the game. Here's the chosen one. Inside, here's the Prodigy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good.
At the line. At the line for 2.
And so he hits both. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jay, right side. It's deflected. Here's Mann. Out to the wing. And he lobs it up.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight. Getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And so it's Texas taking care of business in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Bailey, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Shot clock was off. Look at this ball score. That was one of the guys that I had made so they could fill out their roster. Shot 5 of 12 from the field. Tavian Baldwin might be really, really good again. This is like the 5th time we've seen him have a game like this season. I think it's really close. Well, Jabari has an MVP. That did have a great game. Listen, buddy, that argument's over with already. I already won that argument a long time ago. I did the prime of that. After that Final Four ended. But no, I don't think Jabari's fifth anymore. At that time, yes, I felt strong about that. You don't anymore. Now, I don't know. Probably. I would think they're looking at that too, because y'all top fucking 3 had 4 or more. Y'all had 17. They had 2. They had 31 points off turnovers. Y'all had 2. Yeah, because it's like, y'all didn't get out rebounds that bad. Well, they had 19 offensive rebounds to y'all 7. They almost had more offensive rebounds than they had defensive rebounds. They're winning the title this year. It's hard for me to see a team taking them out right now. I would, and it's funny, you know who, the Bears have the best chance of doing this. Like, they have a better chance over the Atlanta. Mismatch. Yeah. He is not a great defender.
Wanted to go to the pros. They fell in love with the flows. Hooping was all that I love. They fell in love with the. I was just trying to be Kobe. They fell in love with the dough. I gotta get it by any means. Hustle is all that I know. I used to study the grades. I used to play back they tapes. From Kobe to Tupac to Michael. From Nas to Magic to Nate. I used to dig in the crates. I couldn't stop, had no brakes. Surrounding myself with the red. Excluded myself from the fake. Took up my anger with ball. Killed up my pain with the bars. Ain't talking. I'm talking lyrics that's hard. Just started. They used to say I was hard. My flow was out of this world. I'm talking Venus and Mars. Now I just ride foreign cars. Now I just stack up. I gotta make it for real. I do whatever it takes. Failure's no option to me. Learned that from Lurbanks and Nil. Hustle, it gotta be grand. I learned that from Till. I keep the. Try my best not to slip. I try my best to hold on. I tighten up with my grip. It took some time to get here. I ain't blow up off the rip. And I'm still chasing my dreams. Chasing the dough, make it flip. I used to hoop dream I would be in the league. Dream of them chanting my name. Andre for MVP. That went away after a while. I fell in love with the T. I fell in love with the music. Music is all that I need. Hoop dreams. I was just a young with What's on dreams? I was just a young. What's on dreams? I was just a young. What's on dreams? With some hoop dreams. Anything for a dub. Had the highest confidence, man. Everyone was a scrub compared to me and Dre. We was the hottest in the city. Laced our sneakers up and went to war for college recognition. Facts. Dre was my shooter. I'm past first. Let my eat. I use that same mentality. Brought it to the streets. Do anything to see my get ahead. Life's a gamble, bet on black and make sure that you tread softly. Hoop dreams, I had visions on making it the pro. It was therapeutic, I had to use it to calm my soul. Was my it kept control, got me. Every time I used it, it took my soul. Hoop dreams, I had visions on making it the pro. Now I'm doing music, I really do this shit, hear my flow. Went from breaking they ankles, rocking them to the flow. Now I'm rocking mics. That every show. I used to hoop dream I would be in the league. Dream of them chanting my name, Andre for MVP. That went away after a while. I fell in love with the team. I fell in love with the music. Music is all that I need. Hoop dreams, I was just a young. What's on hoop dreams? I was just a young. What's on hoop dreams? I was just a young. What's on hoop dreams?
I thought all of you trained together. No. You get one good reason to. I don't know.
I was on him and I hurt my left knee. Told that I'm a dog, but you better not pet me. I hate jealous. That's my pet peeve. I just woke up, then I broke my left knee. I said I'm a dog, so I broke off my leash. I just can't help. I was running from my problems, found. I put wheels on my butt, so much swag and you can't touch. Get up. When we I'ma work and get into it. How you hating in a beauty? Hit me, I'm a header. I'm just trying to in the Ford music. While it's moving, where's my brain? I didn't lose it, I didn't lost it, I didn't crash the coupe and off it. I just seen the pink dolphin while it's swimming. I just grabbed my toothbrush and them bristles kinda tough. My sneakers cost too much and my flow too hard to touch. I just lost my left arm and my right hand joint. Hey, where you going, cuz? That's the wrong way to the club. Up.